Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator, where I'm hoping to hit store level 45. I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know if you guys watched my last video, the one that went up earlier today, but I went through my entire shop last video, and I put everything in the shop at negative 10%, and then I just hit negative 10% and round, and I didn't care what it did. And what it did was, it gave me a lot more experience per day, which was really nice. So we're going to be looking at experience right now. We're going to just try and be leveling up as much as possible. And how are you all doing today? Thank you, old school gamer. What's up, Martin? Christopher, Paul, Peter. Nice. Callium? Do you have any good tips to make money quick in this game? I'm struggling at the moment as my first time playing. To make money, I would say put all your product if you really want money. See, I don't know, man. I think people were right. I think you make more money at going under market value. But if I was to play again, I would still go at 10% above market value. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. If you want, try going under market value and see if it helps. I believe I'm making more money under market value because people are just simply buying more stuff. The problem is then you have to make sure it's stocked and ordered and everything. If you don't have enough stockers, it could be a problem. So, also these tables are really nice at making money. Oh, and also as you're playing the game, go to the manage event thing, go to edit, and always make sure you're on the highest level event possible. Some people are telling me, they're like, one guy's like, I made $50 million or something a day or some crazy number by only having certain items out. And he even admitted, he's like, it's not really fun because you don't really sell everything. So yeah, it's like, you can make a lot of money by really min-maxing, but honestly, I think the game is less fun that way. And I really don't want to play that way. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move this out here. Thank you, the Bankston? Bankston? All right, we're gonna move these dice over here. And then we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it over here. And am I gonna move the board games up here? See, the thing is, I've got this overstock rack, and it's basically when I overstock things, basically. So I have that here, but yeah, I kind of want that rack. So, all right, we'll leave the board games in the back for now. And what we'll do is we will grab these, put those right there, and then get that over here. And then we'll put these right here. Very good. And then we need to order those for those. And then we're going to put those right here. All right. So we've got room for, and see, see these freaking board games only come 2 in a box. So I kind of want more space for them, but I don't really have it right now. Right now I have room for 3 more mats and 2 more figurines. So I think 2 more mats will be enough. I can't expand the back to level 50, and the mats I get before level 50 are these 2. So I do have 2 more mats, and then the next one will be here, but I'll be 52 by then. So that's good. And as far as figurines, I get no more figurines before. Okay, I get 1 more figurine before 50. So we have enough room for everything. I might even be able to double these up. No, I don't. Well, if I get 1 more figurine and 2 more mats, I get a mat there, a mat there. Actually, I probably could double these up. I'll do it later if I decide to. Would you consider a setup with 0 or 1 warehouse racks rather than having the backroom warehouse? I mean, I know that would work. But then you'd have boxes all over the place. Like this. You'd have boxes there and boxes here because basically, oh, hold on a sec. Hold on. Is that kitty out there? Come on, kitties. Hey, Sylvie. Sylvie. Hey, hey, don't hit me. I didn't do anything. Come on. Come on, Sylvie. 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 Come on, Sammy. You guys gotta go. It's okay. It's okay. Sammy? 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Sammy, come on. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You guys go out there. Sorry, kitty. I can't give you any treats right now. All right. So, in case you guys are wondering, you don't show up to every stream. I have a cat that comes up to my window, and I have two cats of my own, Sylvie and Sammy, and they just sit in the window. And when this cat comes up to my window, my cats lose their shit. They just start hissing and spitting and all kinds of stuff. Now, the reason this cat comes up to my window is because I feed it treats, you know? But I fed it a lot of treats yesterday, so I don't feel bad. Wait, why is that like that? It's not supposed to be like that. I really don't feel bad not feeding it treats right now. If he wants to come back later when I'm not streaming, I will be happy to give him treats, but not during the stream. And literally, I just gave him he came 2 or 3 times yesterday here to come get some treats. So he's had enough for now. Oh boy. Yeah, cat fight, exactly. Sylvie's so cute though. She hisses and spits and she acts tough. But when I go to grab her, she hits me with her paw, but her nails aren't out. She doesn't want to hurt me. She's just letting me know, hey, stop that. But at the end of the day, she's not going to hurt me. Because, when she first started doing it, I was, nervous. I was you get that gut instinct to pull back from a cat when they're doing that kind of stuff. And one day I was like, you know what? F it. If she hurts me, she hurts me, whatever. And I went to grab her, and she was very gentle. Even though she was hissing and spitting and acting a fool, but she was really gentle doing it. So I was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. So it was kind of cute. What do I need? Oh yeah, this one right here. I'll order 6 of these. Oh no, that's right, 8. So we'll go 10. Yeah, the owner's he's gaining weight and I can't figure out why. He's not fat. I could tell he's not fat. He's not an indoor cat, but he's got people taking care of him, I think. The next door neighbor has a little cat door in one of their doors, and I think the cat can get in. So it gets really cold here sometimes at night. During the winter, like last winter was we were getting negative 10 degrees at times. So the cat's got somewhere to go or it'd be dead. So otherwise I'd have to get one of those cat things, those little cat houses you put outside your home so the cats have a place to go when it's really, really cold. And you want me to move out there? It'd be better than freaking being hot, when your air conditioner doesn't work. I mean, what would you rather be hot with a not working air conditioner in California, or would you rather be in Missouri where it might get cold, but at least you can put on a snuggie or something? Who doesn't like get out of the way? Get the fuck out of the way! Oh, this asshole! Get out of here! Anyway, who doesn't love when it's cold? Putting on some really warm clothes or getting under a blanket or something. That's awesome. I don't have any room for these either. Ugh. All right, whatever. Stupid guy. There we go. Whatever. I'm just gonna leave these out here for now. I don't love snow, but the first year of me being out here, we didn't get a lot of snow. Okay. Everything's looking pretty good. Looks like they're having some problems keeping up with stock here, or maybe I didn't order it. Yep, never mind. That's on me. We don't have any. Let's see if we can fit this up there. Damn it. Let's hoping to fit it all. All right, whatever. We need all the boxes. 4, 4, 4, and I'll just get 3 of these. Oops. Okay, what else do we need? We need okay, we need some of those. Do we have any back here? No, we don't. Okay, I don't even know what these things are called. Necromasters. By the way, these are real things. Anything you see in here is real. You could buy these in real life. So, all right, those are separate. So I have to make sure to hit that one separate. It's okay. That looks good. We need red boxes. I hate being cold. I hate having to wear extra layers to stay warm. So when you're home, you don't like being a little bit chilly, not like freezing, but being cold in the house, and then you get to like wear that big snuggie thing that you bought, or like curl up under a blanket and just watch like KJ48 YouTube videos. I don't know. I like that. I like being cold and getting something to make me warm. You have both of the stink sprayers turned on? Yeah. I noticed that it was turned off during the video when I was recording. So yeah, I turned them both on. All right. What am I going to open up today? As far as decks goes. I don't know. What do you guys want me to open up as far as decks goes? Let me know in the comments. I did like Autumn Snuggie. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just get to stay inside knowing it's cold out with your Snuggie and your kitties and stuff. Is there any more expansion? Yeah, I can expand again at level 50. Poor Sylvie's out there going crazy. A fireplace, nice. We have a fireplace too, but I don't like using it. The red packs? Okay. Alright, I'll do legendary packs, why not? Poor Sylvie. We have a we have a not a deck, but we have like a sunroom. But we need to get some furniture out there. Like soon. But we're trying not to spend money because we're saving up for the pinball machine. My favorite packs to open? Probably the Epic Destiny packs. Okay, do you think this game is better than Supermarket Simulator? I don't know. I saw that last Supermarket Simulator update. It looks pretty freaking sick. I don't know. Like, I think they're about equal. That's such a cop-out. But no, I mean, I do. I think they're about equal. But the card collecting aspect of this game kind of pushes it over a little bit. I think it's probably a little bit better than Supermarket Simulator. But once this game gets there, like, once you can battle with the cards, like, this game's going to blow Supermarket Simulator out of the water. I don't know. They're either... honestly, it could go either way. Like seriously. This game, I mean, it could be a little bit better. It could be a little bit worse. I mean, that last update for Supermarket Simulator, oh my goodness. So, but once they get the card playing aspect, like if they have like also if they have people in this game like stop by your shop and want to trade you cards that you don't have, and like maybe like tougher cards, like I'm sitting on $172,000. I got nothing to do with it, and yet there's still cards that I can't get. Like I should be able to buy those cards, give me something to do with my money, and like because some of those cards are like a 1 in 20,000 chance at getting. You're never gonna see them probably, so that would be awesome. And like, could you imagine like being able to battle the PC or have one of your friends come over like a multiplayer thing and you sit at the table and battle and you could choose what mats you put down and everything. I mean, once you can battle with the cards, it's going to be better than Supermarket Simulator in my opinion. So, all right, we are looking good. Let's go and end the day. Now let's look at the experience here. Yep, I get a solid 3,200 experience every day, and sometimes it's more. Like the last day I went through, I got 42 or something like that, or 38, something like that. And when before I changed all my stock was at 10% over market value when I rounded it. And then I was getting about, I think I checked once, it was 2,600 experience. I forgot to check after that, but I'm going to take that 2,600 experience. It's probably about what I would normally get. And then I put everything to market price, negative 10%, 10% under market value. And then I rounded and I got 3,200 experience, if not more. And honestly, my item earning on average is probably higher than it was before. So the only thing that holds this game back is I hate the fact that you got to go to each individual item and change the prices and all right, you know what? I'm going to say Supermarket Simulator is just a little bit better than this game. A little bit better because having like every single thing in the game change what price every single day is pretty annoying. Like, so okay. Let's see what we got here. So there. Do we need spray? Yeah, we have no spray. Okay. Okay. Sylvie, it's okay. The kitty left, but I can't bring you in here because if the kitty comes back, you guys start freaking out. Then I gotta freaking stop the stream to put you out again. You MB the thing about expanding the store is it's not like Supermarket Simulator where you're blocked with money. You're blocked with your store level. I can't make the store any bigger right now. Oh, what do we have here? A Fistronk EX foil card. By the way, I was told in the comment section that the amount of experience you get off of opening packs is not tied to the amount of money in the pack. It's tied to the kind of cards in the pack. Like first edition, gold edition, EX, stuff like that. So I think that was 138 experience for that. Yeah, glad I opened red packs. So, that's right. Someone in the chat had a feeling. They had a hunch. Always follow your gut. I love that card, by the way. Is that better than Mamog and that other card that I can't figure out how to say the name of it? This card, that other card I forget how to say the name of it, and Mamog are my top 3 cards in the game. On day 159, you got 4,000 experience and 4,000 from items sold. That with how you were doing before 159. Was that before I put the yeah, but that's only one day. What about like day by day? Also, does opening packs go towards your daily experience? I know you get experience for opening packs, but does it go in that like part of the, you know, end game, whatever, information screen? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I gotta hire that extra guy. I got people I can hire. And I have money coming out of my ears, so why not? Fast, fast. Who haven't I hired? Slow, normal, normal, slow. I don't need to be looking at those two dumbasses fumbling around, getting nothing done. Zack the Slug. Yeah, you get what you pay for, right? Oh, look at that. I think that card's called Ganon, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I definitely think that opening boxes gives you better stuff, like, straight up. Oh, hell yeah. Full art cards, baby. And that's one I didn't have. All right, let's go tell this guy to stock. I was gonna say, you better get moving, bro. All right. Yeah, the stalkers are simply not keeping up. Some people are like, oh, move stuff closer to the back and everything. I'm done moving stuff closer to the back. Like, I like the setup. I like where things are. And if I had to move stuff closer to the back, it would upend the whole thing. Although, it might not be that bad of an idea. Hold on. So, if I replace these shelves right here with double-sided shelves for the plushies. So what I could do is I could take all of this stuff right here, maybe up to the mats, you know, and put them all against the wall here, and then move all the plushies. And what I could do with the plushies is I could put the plushies right here, right? And then use, where are they? I don't know where they are. I've got like these, yeah, use these for the plushies. It's an idea. I don't know though. I think these things are so perfect for the plushies. I'll tell you what, if I end up doing that, it won't be today. And if I end up doing that, it'll be like a thing where I'm only doing it to change things up, where I don't actually think it's a better setup. Although I don't think that would be a terrible setup. Just I think what I got now is the best setup. What they need to do is, all they need to do is make it so the stalkers stock things that are lowest first. Like, they're stocking things that don't need to be stocked when other things are, like, empty. That's a problem. Should be a pretty easy problem for the developers to fix, though, to be honest. Hi from South Africa. What's up, Werewolf? I love watching your videos, but this game to me is boring. Just my personal opinion, Cage. Can't wait for you to jump back into Infected. So you don't like sim games. You like the survival games. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The wide shelves are good if you want to put them all sorted by evolution. Well, I've got them all sorted by evolution right now, and I think it looks great. But I get what you're saying. But you know what? If I put out the shelves, I wouldn't be putting them by evolution anyway, because I'd have all 3 shelves be the same thing, because I want a lot of them out. You know what I mean? Okay, probably gonna have to order these. Yeah, the shop. I think the shop is like almost perfect. Like honestly, I think it's almost perfect. If I do switch it up, it would be because I want to switch it up just to switch it up. You know, just to keep the series more interesting for people. So, but you know, if I do switch it up, I'll switch it up in a way that I think makes sense. It's not like I'm gonna ruin it. I hate these mats. Like I can never tell which ones are which. I think this is the one I might be looking. No, I don't know. Yeah, the mats are annoying. So what are they? Oh, wait. Do I not have? I don't think I have these in the back. I don't think I have those mats in the back. Let's take a look. No, I definitely don't. No. Okay, well that makes sense then, because I couldn't find them, and it was this one right here. And let's also get these. So glad to finally get the element mats. So cool. And I have room for these right here. And negative 10% round. Even at negative 10%, 1630. Are you ever going to get the instant pack opening mod? I'm not getting any mods. Like, well, I'm not saying I'm never getting any mods. I have no plans to get any mods right now. I feel like the developer needs to develop and, you know. Oh, this. Why are you so slow? You're slow and in my way. So we need to find a place for these in the back. And these can go right here. And then the fire ones can go right here. Cool. Yeah, Supermarket Simulator got a dope update. Here's the thing, though. If I go back to Supermarket Simulator, do I start a new game or not? Now, I know what you're going to say. No, don't start a new game. Continue with your old game. But from a YouTuber standpoint, nobody's like, very few people will watch if I don't start a new game. People want to see the beginning. Like, you know, I think people want to see me start a new game. But then if I start a new game, I won't see all the new sexy things, because I think whatever they added, I think you have to be a certain level to take advantage of it. There you are. How many hours you got in this so far, Cage? Just go take a look. Hold on. Right, move this over here. Library. Wow. I'm looking on my Steam queue right now. 7 Days to Die, Ale and Tail Tavern, Internet Cafe, and Supermarket Simulator 2024, Orbound, and Planetaries all have... Oh, and Supermarket Simulator all have updates queued. I have been playing this game for 67.9 hours. You shouldn't need an overstock shelf. The guys will take boxes from outside. Just leave the overstock. No, what they're doing is they're taking the boxes from outside, they're stocking, and then they're dropping the boxes in the middle of the freaking store. That's why I have an overstock shelf. And it is very important to me, because I'm tired of tripping over boxes in the middle of the store. Supermarket Simulator? That's a good question. Let's see. Supermarket Simulator, I have 433 hours in it. That's a lot for me. Like, Everything's looking good here. It's 9 p.m. She'll stay until everyone's gone, so she's awesome. And this guy sucks, but whatever. He is faster, though, so. All right. Let's take a look and see if we need to order anything else. I don't see anything. Oh, there's something. We need yellow yellow sleeves. We need black dice. We need those necktie things. We need whatever those are. Little bat thing. Little bat thing, Matt. You don't like ordering as the mats. I don't know. There's something about them. Should probably also pay our bills. Okay. 9 o'clock. Everyone's out. Let's see how we did, guys. Okay. Opening cards does affect your experience gained. I wasn't sure if it would be separate from this, but no, it definitely has to do with this. So anytime you saw me with plus 10% rounded up and there was a lot of experience gain, it was probably because I was opening cards. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, if you put your product at plus 10% and then round it, you're going to make less experience than if you put it at negative 10% and then round it. Plus, I think you're going to make less money too, because my money's up since I did that. I don't think you have to use lights. I don't think it like annoy the customers or anything, as far as I can tell. Ah, shit! I just ordered these. See, why did they drop them out here? Like, there's room for these in the back. Why did they drop the box? Is it because like it was the end of the day? The end of the day? Or did they take them from over here? Actually, they might have taken them from out here and went to stock them. I don't know. I don't know what these people's problem is. It's stupid when selling all items. You make so low money. I make 70K a day in game days with just selling one specific booster box. Yeah, someone was telling me that in the comments in today's video that I put up. They were like, I only sell the booster boxes and nothing else, and I make like $1 million a day. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not fun. And he was like, he agreed. He was like, it's not fun. It's kind of stupid way to play the game. That's stupid. I mean, you can play the game however you want, but like, I want to sell everything. I want to feel like I'm running a real card shop. And I think there's a severe issue with the game if you're making so much more selling so many less items. You know, you should make more. It's the same thing with Supermarket Simulator. You buy all these licenses and then you don't make any extra money. I mean, you know, selling 1 or 2 items should never make you more money than selling a lot of stuff. So I hope they balance that. New update is going to fix the booster box method, by the way. Good. I mean, I don't want anyone making like, I mean, if you like making 70K a day, I'm sorry, but yeah, that needs to be fixed. It's not market value to look at, it's profit. Sell 20% under market as long as your profit is still good. Well, I'm doing 10% under market. You think 20% makes that much of a difference? See, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. And I've talked about this a lot. I don't mean to repeat myself, but not everyone, you know, has heard every minute of every video I've ever done. So this might be new to them. Changing prices in this game sucks. It's by far the worst part of the game. And they really, really need to look into it because, you know, like someone's like, yeah, we'll put everything under 20%. Do you really want to see me go through every single product I have right now and market 20% and then round? Like, you're going to see me go everything 20% round, 20% round, 20. Like, it's boring for you guys to watch, and it's boring for me to do. I'm tired of it. You know, I really don't want to do it at all. I will probably in a few days, because like usually what I do is about twice, maybe once or twice a week, I'll go through all my stock and I'll check it out because the prices change every day, which I also don't like. But yeah, there needs to be a way for you to do it with one click of like somewhere in maybe your computer or something. Just get a computer, or maybe on my phone, and I could just mark the entire store negative 20% and then round it. Boom. I should be able to do that once and have everything be done. Or hire hire a manager and then tell the manager, hey, go set everything at negative 20% and then round it. And I think that's a better idea now that I think about it. Having a manager do it. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's open some packs. I'm going to open my biggest packs now. Okay. Which are epic things. Epic Destiny packs. Just watch your latest in this vid. Gotta ask, did you sell those display cases that you had by the door? And if you did you empty them first? I don't think I sold them. Take a look. Can you actually sell them with cards in them? I should probably test it. No, I still have all my display cases. I got this one right here. I got this one right here. And then I got this one right here. I think I've only ever had 3. Here, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, they gotta fix that. They gotta fix that. Holy shit. Really, game? Fudge me. Oh my goodness. Oh god, that's giving me heart palpitations. Ugh. Okay, well I didn't sell it because I've only ever had 3. I had one right here, and one right there. The one over here, I moved to over here. So no, I definitely did not do that. But holy shit. What's up, Paulo? All right, let's open up some more packs. Yeah, I got a $2,200 card earlier. Maybe the card got returned to your inventory? Do you guys remember what card it was? I'll check. It was like a star card, right? And I had like 5 of them. You gotta try the updated Supermarket Manager game. Here's the thing though. Do I start a new world on Supermarket Simulator? Because I think I'm going to. Alright. Let's take a look. Nope, I didn't get it back. That's the card. And no, I did not get it back because I'm still at ×4. And it was at ×5 when I took the card out. Oh, the new stuff. See, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to go on a little rant about early access games and their updates. I love that developers of early access games are working hard and updating the game. I hate it when they get abandoned. I don't always think abandoned early access games are because the developers are scumbags. I think sometimes, you know, a developer needs to make money to continue working on an early access game. If they don't make money, they got to pay their bills, so they might have to abandon it. Sometimes I think they are scumbags. Sometimes I think it's a money grab and they don't care. Sometimes I think it's just they can't afford to keep the lights on because they're not making any money, so they have to abandon it, and there's nothing they can do about it. Now, I really appreciate the developers that just keep putting out updates, and it's awesome. Here's my problem. I hate it. I don't hate it, but I'm disappointed when the developers only put out updates of Endgame. Okay? Like, do not do that. Don't just put out, like, stuff for only Endgame. Put out updates that are for, you know, the entire game. So, when you... Because, like, a lot of those updates do force you to restart as well. And then it's like, oh, here's an update for Endgame, and then guess what? You have to restart. You know? It drives me nuts. And someone just said Supermarket Simulator update helps you even in the early game, and, you know, mwah, the chef's kiss for that. That's great. That's great, and that's the way it should always be. The update should be for the entire, you know, the entire game, not just Endgame. Are you sad when multiplayer comes out, they're wiping saves? What, of this game? Yeah, that would make me very upset. Yeah, it would. Have you tried moving shelves near the door? Nah, I don't care. I like where they are. If stockers are just gonna have to work a little bit harder. Dev should either change prices on all items once every 7 days, or choose a category to change each day. Like 1 or 2 boxes go up 2 days. You know what, Brian Riggs? I don't care if they keep it the way it is right now, but give us a manager that we can tell what we want the prices to be, and then they can go do it for us. Only update endgame stuff? Oh, like Planet Crafter? I'm not trying not to name games because, like, I usually don't like talking bad about games. It's not just Planet Crafter. There's a lot of games out there that do it. So, yeah. Although, that new Planet Crafter update looks pretty dope. I think you guys are going to be seeing some episodes from me with that one. Alright, let's go ahead. The Small Rock and the cartoons. Small Rock and cartoons. And then we need fire mats. Those fire mats are good looking. Not gonna lie. And then we need that little blue guy. Mats, little blue guy mats. Not that blue guy, this blue guy. And then we need little star guy. All right, and let's go over here. We need epic and legendary packs. Epic. Legendary. We need... I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. A lot of the best players in TCG just sell all their good cards because they know you won't be able to bring them over. Oh, I see what you're saying. Whatever, dude. Do I really need the money? Like, who cares? I'm gonna sell them. Like, oh, 160,000 isn't enough for me. I need more. I don't care. Like, I'll just keep them. Nobody knows for sure. Unless the developers have said 100% you're gonna have to restart, which, whatever. Again, I don't care. We'll get as much as we can for the, You're lying because money is useless. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. All right, so we are at 8 p.m. Thanks for doing great videos. I suffer from depression, and your videos help me keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much, Jono. I have major anxiety issues, like severe anxiety issues, and watching other people play games helps me a lot too. Getting a complete set is an achievement that many have not done. No, I don't. If it really is a 1 in 20,000 chance to get some of these cards, nobody's getting an achievement for that. Like if there's multiple cards, you have a 1 in 20,000 chance at getting. Like, I don't even think if you open packs scientifically, I don't know if it's possible. Like, mathematically. Thank you, Emils. Are you planning to play the last Plague Blight just came out? I gotta here. Let me go on YouTube really quick and get that up on a separate tab because yeah, I do want to check that out. The last Plague Blight. Okay, there we go. I got it on a tab now because I did want to check that out. Let's see this. Why is this out here? Someone just left this out. I really wish they wouldn't just drop the damn boxes. You know, that's annoying. I think they said they fixed that, but I guess it got broken again. This is my MVP right here. This girl's got homework to do at home, and she's like, nope, I'm not going home till everybody's rung up. Not like my shitty shitty coworkers. I have 4 million, no mods, cheating is for noobs. Oh yeah, that's right, with mods, you can cheat to get, like, the full card set, I guess. You know what, I guess you could probably hack the game to get the full card set. But I think if you use mods, though, it'll probably disable achievements. Yeah, you know what, now that I think about it, I will probably never use mods in this game, because if I got the full card set, and I use mods, I'd be really, like, disappointed. You know? She has homework. She makes like $400 a year and $400K a year in salary. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Hold on. Yeah, $500 a day. Hold on. Where's my calculator? Hold on. Let's see how much this freaking chick makes. All right, so what did I say, 400 or 500? Shit, man, what's wrong with me? I'm pretty sure I said 500. Did I say 500? Okay. 500 a day. Let's say we give her the weekends off. So that's $2,500 a week? I guess so. Times 52 weeks a year. Did I do that right? It's only 130. $500 times 5. Whoa, hold on. $500 times 5 days a week times 52 weeks in a year. Yeah, it's only 130,000. If you take out for taxes, she might be in a high tax bracket. I'm going to say her taxes are probably around 25% times 0.25. She makes $100,000 a year after taxes. That's insane. So $100,000 a year divided by 50. Yeah, let's do 52. She's pulling almost $2,000 a week in cash. That's freaking nuts. Yeah, you're right. She's not doing homework. This is the only game I'm playing this stream. I don't change games on stream. All right, let's go ahead and finish the day. See how much experience we got. Yeah, I didn't open up a ton of packs. Can you try putting down a mat? Yeah. No, there's no way to put down mats. Pretty sure if there was, someone would have told me by now. All right, let's open up some more packs. We got to get some experience here. $100K a year is 32% in taxes. Really? In America, or is that federal? And is that like the kind of thing where your boss takes care of part of it, or is that just on the person making the money? My taxes when I was working at the bagel store was like 21%, and I was making like dog shit. I was there for 25 years almost, and you know, I was making a little bit above minimum wage, but once they raised the minimum wage in the state, I was making the same as everybody else. 25 years later, I was baking bagels. I was getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go into a bagel store and bake bagels. And I was making the same amount of money as the 17-year-old kid who works there on the weekends. Oh, actually, no, I was making less money because they made tips. So the kid who just showed up there at 17 years old was making more money than me, even though I was getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and working there for 20 plus years. So that's what my work life was like. If you tab out while holding down the mouse button, you can auto open up all the cards you're holding. I don't know, it's pretty fast as it is. So far, I'm really enjoying this game. Don't need mods. Game is very simple on its own. Until you start selling every single item, it gets frustrating. Yeah. Well, the thing that's frustrating about selling everything isn't the selling of items. It's that the price of the items changes daily. So if they would just give us a way to like lessen that annoyance, yeah, that's the only real problem I have with the game. Why did I stop selling individual cards? Because I don't need money. I still sell individual cards, but only if they're like above $10. I don't bother. I can't be bothered to put down a $10 card. Like, who cares? Luckily, they have to up your wage in Canada if minimum wage is increased. Oh, well, yeah. It's just like I went and I worked at the store, and I did my job well, and I got raises, and you know I got raises. I worked hard. I did my job well. Hey, nice. And I got raises at work. You know, I mean that's it. And then, like, because they raised minimum wage, it just negated all the hard work I put into it. And then when they raised the minimum wage, my boss had to raise prices. They had to raise prices at the grocery store. They had to raise prices at the convenience store. They had to raise prices everywhere around the world, like, well, the country, you know? So, like, basically, it was like a pay decrease for me because I was making a certain amount of money that I worked hard for by being there every day and working hard and doing what I had to do. And then they raised the minimum wage, which raised everything. So it's like a major pay decrease for me. And I got punished for being a good worker. So needless to say, it didn't sit well with me. So very disappointing with that. I'm going to be 48 in December. Yeah, I'll be 48 in December. All right. What are we looking at here? It's tempting. It's not tempting. Buy it. How can it be any more? Negative 10% market price, douchebag. I'm going to continue opening cards, but I'm going to have to buy more of those. Oh, actually, maybe not. You pay 50% in taxes in Denmark? Oh, goodness. My goodness gracious. So, is anybody here a Mets fan? A New York Mets baseball fan? The Metropolitans? Is anybody a fan? Please tell me someone here likes the Mets. Like, ooh, Muffly Max. I like that name. I don't know about the art, but the name's dope. I do have a young soul. Also, I'm immature. So I went on Discord and I put a bunch of Mets gifs in chat. I don't think there's anyone on my Discord that cares about the Mets, and that made me very, very sad. No one likes the Mets. Shut up, Corey. I like the Mets. Yeah, I think you guys... The thing is, if I do Supermarket Simulator, it's going to take the place of this game. So maybe I'll go back and forth. One day Supermarket Simulator, one day this game. Maybe something like that. Oh, poor Joe. I'm sorry, Joe. Hey, Joe, if it makes you feel any better, like, for me personally, and I think a lot of Mets fans, we don't hate the Brewers. As a matter of fact, I felt really bad for the Brewers fans. You know, it's not... they're not the Yankees. They're not the Braves. They're not the Phillies. Like, and they're not... Like, honestly, F the Dodgers, too, and Ohtani. Like, I'm so scared of Ohtani. I do not want to face the Dodgers. That happened here in Arizona, working construction in the heat for 20 years. Then I got to where fast food workers made the same amount. Yeah, I mean, and like people think that's just free money. Oh, great. I mean, in theory, yeah, everyone wants to be paid more. I get that. But you got to think like logically. It's going to raise the price of everything. And it's part of the reason everything's been raised so high. I mean, if everything around you goes up in price, that's a pay decrease, basically. Do you think fast pack opening is cheating? What, like I'm doing now? No, because it's part of the game. They put it in there. Go Phillies. Yeah, you know what's funny, James? I used to really hate the Phillies. But I don't know. I kind of like Bryce Harper. Like, I love what he did with the Braves last postseason. Like, the Braves were like, just because he hit in that triple play, and the Braves were like making fun of him and shit. And then the next day, he went like freaking 3 for 4 or something, and just killed him. Just absolutely murdered him. It was hilarious. I kind of like Bryce Harper. But, none of the Phillies that were on the team when I had rivalry with them are still there, except for Bryce Harper. So, I don't know. I really don't have any hatred for the Phillies. Yeah. It's going to be a good series. I hope it's going to be a good series. Mark, they do have fans. It is Cage, the only fan. No, they have a lot more fans than me. I'm in an ecosystem with you guys. Like, probably not a lot of sports fans and like my friend group online. That's the problem with allowing the whole supply chain to raise prices unchecked. Well, I mean, it's a free country. People are allowed to charge what they want, as they should be. Like, I don't like it, but if the government forces a company to pay more money to their employees, they have a right to raise their prices. Because then if you don't allow them to raise their prices, companies are just going to go out of business, and we're not going to have supply. Like, there's going to be nothing out there. Like, people don't work for free. Everyone thinks like the owners of businesses are like so greedy and just greedy. Like, no, they're in it to make money. That's what they're in it for. And if they can't make the money, they're going to go do something else. We need to give them incentives to make money so they keep doing what they're doing. Philly fans here, but Steelers or football don't like the Eagles. Steelers for football don't like the Eagles. I don't like the Eagles either. I'm a Giants fan, although I have not been following football. The Giants, when the Giants beat the Patriots in 2007, I kind of felt like that was the ultimate for any football game. Like, it's not going to get any better than that. So, honestly, I kind of stopped watching at that point. For your employees at $130,000 income, she'll pay $24,000 in taxes. Wait, what's the percentage of that though? Someone said 32%. That's not 32%. That's like 25%, because that's what I put in there. Actually, it may be lower than 25%. Did you hear PlayStation lost $10 million in stock, which forced them to layoffs the exact same day the investors upped their expectations? That's why PS5 Pro is $960 in Canada. Yeah, but isn't everything super expensive in Canada? You guys have like made up, like, they're not even taxes. In Canada, you have ridiculous taxes, and then you have other like things. There's a thing in Canada that like gets tacked on to everything you buy. I forget what it's called, but I was watching Michael B. the Game Genie because I like arcades and stuff, and he was telling me there's like, I think it's called a handling tax or something, or like they just make up words and put the word tax in there, and like it's freaking ridiculous. Albert, what's up, man? I've been a Pirates fan for 25 years, and in that time I can only remember like 2 or 3 good play. Yeah, the Pirates don't. When was the last time they won a World Series? The Pirates. Penny? What's that called? '87 or '88? No, in '88 I think it was. Was it '88? 86, it was the Mets. 80. Somebody look it up. Who won the World Series in 87 and 88? Actually, maybe you're right. I'm doing good, man. Just banging out a stream here, you know, hanging and banging. Is it a World Series or are you only playing other Americans? Yeah, it's a good point. Like, actually, the World Baseball Classic would be a real World Championship thing. Are they really Americans, though? Like, half the time, they're from other countries anyway, although I guess they're American citizens, so technically they are Americans. I do not think... Oh, do I think the fast pack opening mod is cheating? I don't like to judge. I'm not... yeah, I think it is cheating, but whatever, man. Like, if you have fun with it, I'm not judging. 79, okay. All right. Oh. Is that Ganon? I forget the Ganon one. That might be Ganon. I don't remember. Sometimes the lights don't look on. Yeah, my stalkers are kicking ass now. Holy moly. They have a lot of stuff to stock though. The Pokemon mod is pretty cool. I wouldn't use it because I'd be afraid of Nintendo having something to say about that. Alright, I'm gonna open some more packs. Why not? Did you get gate kept by not getting 4 to 5K cards at the start? No. No. You don't have to even sell any. Like, honestly, if I give you one piece of advice, don't ever sell any of the cards unless they're duplicates. Because it might make the early game a little bit quicker, but I don't think it's worth it. Because, like, if you make that 1,000, 2,000, 4 or 5, like, that multi-$1,000 card, you might never see it again. Didn't know the idea of saving on time in a video game with limited time to play it from real life stuff would be considered cheating. Well, I mean, everyone has their own opinions on what cheating is. Like, my opinion is not the last word or the end all be all. So hey man, you play the way you want to play, and ain't nobody gonna tell you how you can play. But from a pack opening standpoint and trying to complete a collection, yeah, technically it would be you're altering the game in a way to give yourself an advantage time-wise. You know, I mean, there's a reason mods disable achievements. Hell, certain game settings in some games will disable achievements. Do you think they plan to? Yeah, they're gonna turn this into a card game. For those of you who don't know, this developer already has this game, and it's not the same exact game. I heard it's like, I never played it, but it's like, I think it's supposed to be like this game, but like from like top down perspective. And they have a full card game. You can actually play the game. So and it's in their list on the main menu that they're gonna turn it into a card game. So. The mods didn't turn off achievements for me. Oh, okay. I still think it's an unfair advantage. Like, the person who can open packs faster than the person who can't has an advantage over that person. So I think all mods should turn off achievements. Like, I don't know why they didn't put that in, but doesn't affect my game. Hung out with some friends last night, said I was playing this game. Turns out he is too. Spent the rest of the night showing him your videos and talking about the game. Nice, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and see how we did today with experience. Open like 5K. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, we should probably do some ordering. It looks like we need some Destiny boxes. Let's get a few of these. A few of these. And it's all looking good. This is all good. This is looking pretty decent. We need the tier 2 rock guy. Tier 2 rock guy. And oh, that's it. Okay. Thought I had more than that to order, but apparently not. Okay. I'm going to open some more cards because it's a really easy way for me to read chat, and chat is popping off today, so... Rewatching the Forest video is nice. Kind of like, why waste time in a game if you're going to have a computer playing it for you? How did you pass 1,000 at 1320? Are you using mods? Are you talking to me or somebody else? He just said he thinks mods are cheating, lol. The time consuming things with collecting whole binder is like opening 2K packs for one new card lucky. Yeah, I mean, I think without mods, I think anyone's gonna be hard pressed to fill that binder. Yes, I did realize my second air freshener wasn't on, and you'll be happy to know it's on now. I really want to watch your whole grocery store series, but life, yeah, I get that. After opening 40,000 plus packs, some cards just don't want to come up. Yeah, that's like I said, people are telling me like there's a lot of cards, not just one card, but multiple cards that you have a 1 in 20,000 chance. 1 in 20,000 chance at getting. So, yeah, good luck with that. That's why they need to let us go buy cards or trade cards. Yeah, a ghost foil is 1 in 20,000. How many of those are there? That's like 76, right? Because can't every single ghost card have a foil version? Somebody do the math. A 1 in 20,000 chance times 76. Yeah, I mean, as far as wiping, like people are telling me you're gonna lose a save file, at some point. It's an early access game. You gotta be prepared for wipes, and I know that, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. I will accept it, but it pisses me off that I'm gonna have to lose this file. Oh, 38 and 38. Okay. Okay, got it. shit, my guy's here. Shit. Okay. I'm going to have to take a quick break. I am so sorry about that. That could not be helped. Oh, goodness. How long was that? That was too long. Okay. All right. So, yeah, everyone looks good. I'm not even going to kick them out. Let's just go to the next day. All right. Looking good. We're almost shop 45. Yeah, I hate doing that because this is going to be a video on YouTube. This isn't just a stream. This is going to be a video. So when someone's watching the video, I have to like walk away for 10 minutes. It sucks, but like I said, it couldn't be helped. I'm going to be getting two trees taken down in my yard. My front yard, we have these 2 trees. They're giant trees. And they want a lot of money to trim them, because they're giant freaking trees. And I was like, how much to take them down? And like, it's double the cost to take them down, but they'll have to trim them every 5 years. So like in 10 years, I'll have saved money. And plus, if I take them down, I won't have to worry about big branches dropping on my house. I won't have to worry about leaves. Like they're the only 2 trees on my property. So once I get them taken out, like I don't have to worry about like leaf removal. There won't be acorns all over the place. The grass in my front yard does not look great. And if I get more sun to it, the front yard will look better with the grass. So there's a lot of reason. 3 2s. 2 trees. 2 trees. Stinky people were all over your store. Damn it! See, they wait until I'm not looking. And then they come in with their stinky selves. Murder, poor trees. Hugs. Yeah, I don't like taking them down. But the branches are really big. Like there's like branches that go out over the street. It's not safe. Plus I won't ever have to worry about like a branch coming through my roof or anything like that. Also gutters won't need to be cleaned as much because there won't be anything over them. It's just a good reason. It's just a good time to take them down for sure. Maybe I'll ask him if he wants to plant some smaller trees, in there. I don't know. Probably not, though. He's going to take down the tree, grind out the stump, and redo the whole lawn. So. Just edit the video where that... Yeah, I wonder if I can edit it. I've never edited a stream before. So, what was it? I think it was around 1:15. God, I was going for like 15 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. That's awful. Where does this go? It goes right there, and it's full. Yeah, stump removal is a big deal. That's why it's going to be so expensive. Like, taking down the trees is not the expensive part. It's a stump. They have to bring in a stump grinder and stuff, so... I don't know how stinky people got in. They really shouldn't be able to, so... I don't think I have to worry about it, honestly. All right, let's open up some more packs because I really want to get the next level. Wait, these are the... Oh, I don't have any of the... I don't have many left. All right, hold on. Let's buy 7 more of these. Actually, let's buy 8. Because we're going to take a box for ourselves. Had my tree taken down beginning of the year, $2K well spent. Mine's going to cost a lot more than $2K. A lot more. Let me just put it this way. You guys watching my videos and donating and stuff, you help me out more than you know. It is not cheap to be a homeowner. Man, I need to get a tree cutting business. You people are giving money away. Well, I don't know how to cut down trees. It's a big tree, too. It's not... You can't just go cutting down a tree. It's not in the middle of the woods. There's like houses and cars everywhere. And like if it falls, like if you do it wrong, it's going to do major damage to something. I used to do stump removal 20 years ago. Took mostly half a day with just a shovel and an axe. Yeah, I don't know. They got this big tree stump removal machine. Oh! What's that called? That's the... Actually, I don't know what that's called. I was thinking it was the Giga... Gigabass, but no, that's a different one. Was 2K for pruning one tree for me, but it's huge. Yep. Yep, that's what they want. They want, for both trees, they wanted $4,500 to trim them. But they weren't just going to trim them. They were just cutting off a couple branches here and there. They were going to cut big branches off and cut the top of the tree off and really make it a much smaller tree. But I was like, you know what? Just get rid of them. Hillbilly with a big truck. That reminds me of Hobo with a Shotgun. I never cut down trees. I climbed trees. I built tree houses in trees, but I never cut any down. Well, actually, I take it back. That's not true. When I lived on a farm, we actually planted and sold Christmas trees for Christmas. Well, obviously. Yeah, I guess I didn't cut them down, though. I think, like, I would just show the people where the Christmas trees were if they wanted a Christmas tree, and they would pick out and cut down their own Christmas tree. Speaking of saving... When I was in New Jersey, it was great because we had pine trees. So you don't have to worry about leaves, and they don't grow as big or like big giant branches over your house ready to fall on your roof. The only thing that's going to suck is the electric bill will go up a little bit because we won't have all that shade over our roof, so we might have to run the air conditioner a little tougher in the summer. But if I can get on my diet and lose some weight, I wouldn't have to run the air conditioner so cold all the time. So it's just another reason to get on my diet. Okay. You know what? I really want store level 45, so I'm just going to keep opening stuff. No, I won't. Let's ring some people up. I haven't rung anyone up. Hey, go stock some shelves. Let's ring people up. What's up, bro? One item. With the prices I have, you're only buying one item, you piece of trash. Come on, guys, register. You know what? Why don't you go stock stuff? I will be the register guy today. $1. Damn it! I'm gonna have to pick one of these up, aren't I? Okay, put that right there. Dollar, dollar, make you holler. I just gained 10 pounds since June due to not enough exercise, so on a diet now. There you go. 54. I need a tree taken down in my front yard, and it's going to cost $12K because of how tall and wide it is. They have to bring a crane to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Haven't seen one of your live streams in a while. Well, I'm doing good. How are you doing? 15, 16. Cool, cool. 11. Oh, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. 83. $8. We need to turn on some lights. 27. There we go. Who are you waiting for? Hey, who's in front of this guy? Bruh, if you cut down the tree in parts and it takes longer, but can be done. I can't because I don't know how to do it. But they can because they know how to do it. There we go. Have you ever played Eden Ring or Dark Souls games? I played Demon's Souls, the very first one on the PlayStation 3. And it was pretty fun, but honestly, I don't have the time or inclination or patience to play those games. Like, I only, like I said, I only play Demon's Souls, but if they're anything like Demon's Souls, they're only hard because the gameplay is not that good. It's very, like Japanese orientated, like where you, like, once you start an animation, you're stuck in that animation. Same thing with the Monster Hunter games. So, I mean, yeah, I can't deal with that. I'd have to buy extra controllers because I would just break my controller repeatedly. When homes are near each other, property and trees are near, you can't just chop them down because you mess up insurance companies from on that. Ugh, insurance companies are the biggest criminals on the planet. I can't stand insurance companies. Like my homeowner's insurance jumped up like 18% this year. And I called them up and I'm like, what's going on with this? They're like, well, a lot of people are claiming insurance. I'm like, I didn't claim anything. What are you fucking up in my shit for? Why don't you raise their shit? Not mine. You're gonna raise my rate because somebody else had something done to their house? I've had homeowners insurance for 12 years. 12 years. I have never once in my life ever had a claim for anything. So what a scam. Don't get me started on insurance. I don't know what makes me madder, insurance or taxes. I honestly couldn't tell you. Both bring my piss to a boil. I will never move into an HOA home. Never. When I was telling someone that I'm like, I might be moving in like 3 to 5 years. Maybe looking for a better house. Possibly. Hey, depends on how YouTube goes. You guys keep watching the videos, keep liking the videos. Don't forget, it's not too late to like this stream. You know, super chats, join the cage crew, all that good stuff. But yeah, as long as YouTube keeps doing well, I will be moving in probably in like 3 to 5 years, and we'll probably get about the same kind of home. Like, we're not gonna go buy like $1 million home. That's insane. But like, we'll probably get about the same kind of home we have now. But the thing is, I would like one without foundation issues. Now, here's the thing with foundation issues. Just because the house doesn't have foundation issues now, doesn't mean it never will. So the idea is to get an older home that's already had its foundation issues, which is what we did with this home. The foundation seems to be okay, but I'm tired of looking at cracks. Like, I can't deal with it. So I'm gonna be looking for a home that that maybe is like 40 years old with no foundation issues. Because my thinking is, there's no guarantees, but my thinking is, if the home has been around for 40 years, it's done, it's settling, it's moved around, it's been through everything. So if it hasn't cracked or been a problem in 40 years, good chances it won't be a problem in the future. No guarantees, but that's kind of my thinking. Coast 4 Gaming, what's up? How's it going? I was wondering if you were going to show up today. How's everyone doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. I had to step away for 15 minutes, which kind of I'm very sad about, but couldn't be dealt with. I could probably never deal with an HOA. I'm not dumping fertilizer and weed killer on my lawn just to keep the ideal yard, especially since I actually like it when flowers come in. Yeah, HOAs, like, you're basically paying them to meddle in your business. And I don't have an HOA in this neighborhood. Everyone's lawns look fine. Like, it's hard. It's hard in Missouri. Like, we've had a drought here for like the past 3 years. Like, what are you gonna do? You know? Oh, get a fucking a sprinkler system installed? Really? That's bullshit. So, I mean, they don't look terrible here. It's not like the people are walking around on dirt. It's just, you know, not as lush as you would like them to be. Yeah, I don't like HOAs. I was editing some videos for my channel, decided to start recording some and want to post some. I was editing some videos for my channel, decided to start recording some, want to post some. Recording and post what? I didn't even know you do I didn't even know you do videos. You guys may as well move to Cali at that point. No. No. There's one good thing about California, and that is the weather. And you know what? It's probably a little bit on the hot side for me anyway. So you couldn't pay me to live in California. I kind of want to move to Florida, but man, it's expensive there too in certain places. Plus the heat. But I like Florida because it's got no tax. California, some people pay 52%. Yeah, I think last I checked, California is like sales. California's income tax was like over 10%. I'm like, damn, for what? For what? Fuck that, man. I can't even imagine what the property tax must be like in California. Let's open up a few more packs. Texas, yeah, there's no sales tax. Yeah, there's no tax in Texas either. But Texas has the same problem as Florida. It's too hot. As of right now, I'm playing the Fear to Fathom episode. Posted the first one today. What's Fear to Fathom? Fear to Fathom. What about me? I'm a good thing in California. That's true, Miser. We need to get you out of California. We'll have to drag Miser out of California kicking and screaming. Florida's all good if you don't get damage from hurricane. Insurance companies still haven't paid for the last year's hurricane. Yeah, that's another thing, man. Like, insurance companies not paying up. Oh, now taxes piss me off, but man, insurance companies taking your money and then not paying up and getting away with it. Like, oof. Oh boy, I'm holding back my rage. Wow, that was a lot of blings for one pack. Alaska has no sales tax. Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to live in Alaska. I think, is Texas more, like, less hurricanes and more tornadoes? I heard this, and I don't know how accurate it is, but I heard this somewhere, that there didn't used to be an income tax, and then the United States put in prohibition. I don't know. This could be me talking out my ass, but this is what I remember seeing somewhere on the internet. So take it for what you will. There was no income tax. America decided to do prohibition. Now, America made a lot of tax on selling booze. So when they put in prohibition to make up for that lost tax revenue, they started income tax. Then the motherfuckers stopped prohibition and kept the income tax. If that's true, that's got to be the biggest scam I've ever heard. Like, if it's true. I don't know. Alaska's got a lot of snow and penguins. I don't mind. Well, actually, I don't love snow anymore. Northeast Texas is not bad. Been here for 5 years. Temps not too bad either. We had 2 weeks of temps in the hundreds. It's not now in the mid 80s. It's not in the mid 80s temp. I mean, maybe now. I'm not sure about that specifically, but income tax was supposed to be temporary. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if that's true, it's a big if. I heard it on the internet. Who knows? But if that's true, how could you not despise that government? Like, I mean, Problem is, in America, we're so fat and rich and happy. Well, I don't know about rich, but we're fat and happy. So, you know, people are not going to do real change until you take away their food supply. And, you know, in America, even the poor, like the poor people are fat. So, throw your hands up. What are you going to do? Hey, there's worse problems. There's worse problems. These are first world problems. So, yeah, we got bamboozled. That's a perfect word for it, Miser. Well, maybe I robbed a bank. I don't know. Who knows? There's a bank down there. Maybe I robbed it off camera. You don't know. Wait, why is he not stocking? Is all this stuff stocked? Wait, what the hell's going on? Why is no one doing anything? What the fuck is this? What? Am I missing something? Oh, well, I don't have a person on the register. That's why. So all those people were stocking. They got done with us stocking. And I'm supposed to be ringing people up as I'm cracking packs in the back like an idiot. Welcome to Bloodbath and Beyond. You want to be waited on? Hold on. I'm cracking packs. Complaining about taxes. Cracking packs. Complaining about tax. We got to get insurance in there somewhere, too. If I remember correctly, income tax was started in 1918. Yeah, that was prohibition, right? Was No, wait, was I really should know when prohibition was. Yeah, another thing, living in New Jersey, when I used to live in New Jersey, they built these roads in New Jersey, these like I don't know if they're interstates, parkways, the Garden State Parkway, things like that. And they needed to pay for it. And even though they're charging you income tax, and federal income tax, state income tax, sales tax, property tax, all other kinds of tax, cigarette tax, gas tax, all that stuff. Even though they're charging you all that, they still didn't have enough for the roads, so they had to put in toll booths. And the toll booths on the New Jersey State Parkway, especially, was supposed to be temporary. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. I'm from the scariest words you could ever hear in your life is "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." Yeah, this game's awesome, Renee. I really love it. I really love it. And they've been updating and working on it. I'm really excited to see where it goes next. 45. Have a nice day. $98. Have a nice day. $8. Have a good day. Have a good one. All right, now we're moving. $41. I need to play Supermarket Simulator today. Hey, I was thinking it, you said it. 27. And you're good. 48. And $10. Oh man, we might hit 200K today, huh? I think we're gonna hit 200,000 today. Are we gonna hit 200,000 today? Nope. We're not gonna hit 200,000 today. I knew we wouldn't. I was just playing with you. I was playing with your emotions. Do we not have any of those? Was that the third tier 3 rock? Tier 3 rock. Nope. Tier 3 rock. Wait, hold on. Yep, okay, good. Tier 3 rock. And we need tier 2 star. Tier 2 star. And cartoons. I'm considering I might Now, I've been doing daily of this game, but I'm thinking maybe tomorrow might be Supermarket Simulator. And I won't like leave this game. I'll just go back and forth. One day it'll be Supermarket Simulator, the next day it'll be this game. That's kind of what I'm thinking, although, you know, I change my mind all the time, so we'll see. That. Turn on the lights. Oh, that's right. I'm cash register guy. Okay. Keep forgetting. $18. Yeah. 108. Damn. That's a lot of sleeves, my man. Yeah. The lights look like they're... Sometimes the lights look like they're not on properly, but they are. Tap change. I am cash register guy. This lady, like, right here, always comes here from the gym with her sweaty self. Have it going. And then this guy, that's Mark. What's up, Mark? Hey, man, have it going. Cage, what would you do if your store got 10,000 experience today? What would you do? No, really, what would you do? So I had a friend named Mark who did that all the time. He would ask me, he would like make up a scenario of something that was outrageously good for me, and then he asked what I would do. And it was really awkward because like he'd be like, Cage, he'd walk into my room, because we were roommates at one point. He'd walk into my room and be like, Cage, what would you do if you won the lottery today? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to answer that. He would do that shit all the time. It was hilarious. Do you still have your supermarket sales price of the sleeves? Yes, I lowered everything. And I'm not gonna go through prices on camera because it's freaking boring, you know? It's boring for me, and I know it's boring for you guys. So I will not go through these on camera. But between this and next episode, I will go through here and make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Now, you might be asking, Cage, where is it supposed to be? I'm going to go negative 10% and then hit the round button. Every single thing I go to. Negative 10% round, negative 10% round, negative 10% round. And that has been working pretty well for me. Coast 14 Gaming, thank you for the 5 gift memberships. Appreciate it. $4. All right. Lurking while you edit your video? Cool. So now I have to decide what I want to do tomorrow. Do I want to do this or Supermarket Simulator? Not a lot of people showed up today for this, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make some tough decisions. Oh man. Stretch. Got to get this done before my football game comes on tonight. Oh, who do you root for, Coast? Please don't say the Cowboys or Eagles. Please. Coast, do you like baseball? Actually, please don't say the Chiefs either. Please don't say the Chiefs. I'm so tired of the Chiefs. Like, I live in Missouri now. It's like, ugh. They win all the time. I don't like Taylor Swift. And 49ers fan? Okay. All right. 49ers are cool. Although they let the Chiefs win last year, but, you know. Oh, college football. Okay. A Vols fan? What's Vols? Oh, yeah, today's Saturday. Of course, college football. I should have known that. I thought it was Sunday for some reason. F the Chiefs. Tennessee. Cool, cool. Yeah, like, I'm like, first of all, the Chiefs win too much. I like Patrick Mahomes, though. I like him a lot. He seems like a really cool guy. But other than that, I can't stand Taylor Swift. I can't stand that the NFL is trying to rope women into football by using Taylor Swift. And I really can't stand the refs. Like, they just, I'm not saying football's fixed, but man, like, oh, one thing I didn't like last year is Patrick Mahomes being a baby over some call that didn't go his way. Because, man, I mean, the Chiefs get all the calls. They really do. Like, some would say, suspiciously too many calls. I wouldn't go that far, but they're not crazy to think it. Oh, it's Sunday there? Oh, okay. Tired of how people think Chiefs quarterback is better than Brady. I think he's won, like, more Super Bowls or something, or, like, maybe he's, like, I don't know. There were some stats that, like, showed him better than Brady, but no, I think Brady was the better actual quarterback. Like, Mahomes is having a terrible year so far, right? Isn't he doing really bad in the beginning of the year? But his team wins, so, like, they say he's better because his team wins, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, we got to get that lady back on the register. And is the other guy? No, that's her. Okay. Now go to the register. Where's my other guy that works to register? There you are. Yeah. Go ahead and man the counter. Swifties are all about football. You forgot to put the LOL of this smiley face at the end of that. Brady at 40 beat him twice head to head. Yeah, that's kind of like, I don't think like the talent in football doesn't, like, I was talking to my friend the other day about it, and he was like, there's no, like, big quarterbacks or something. Like, I haven't been watching football, so I don't know, but, like, yeah, I mean, there must be, like, I don't know. It seems to be a little weak. A little weak sauce. And thank you for stopping by, Coast. Yeah, go check out Coast's YouTube channel, guys. Okay. Well, I did get the shop level 45, which is cool. I don't know what I'm going to do for next episode, though. I'm going to have to think about that. Let's go ahead and order... Let's go ahead and order 4 of these and 3 of these. Tom Brady won 7 Super Bowls? Really? Wow. How many has Mahomes had? It's like 3 or 4. I don't know. Okay, guys. Within a minute or two, actually, it might even be up already. I have a video going up that is going to be Castaway, Project Castaway, and you guys need to go check it out. And I am going to call the stream here. I'll be back tomorrow. I will either be doing this or Supermarket Simulator. I have to still think about it. But either way, I will be back tomorrow, same time. And thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the super chats. Joining the Cage Crew. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Go check out Project Castaway. Have a good one, guys.